Rocky Road Fudge Bars.
Let's see what's cooking. Let's get the facts. Let's see what's cooking. It's time for yoyomax12.
Hello everyone, these Rocky Road Fudge Bars are actually in 3 separate layers. We're going to start off with the crust. That's a half a cup of all-purpose flour followed by 1/2 cup of rice flour. Then we're adding a teaspoon of baking powder, 1 cup of white granulated sugar, and a cup of almonds chopped fine. I used ground almonds. And stir that together until combined. Now we're going to switch over to a small saucepan on the low heat, and we're going to melt together 2 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate as well as 1/2 cup of butter. So melt and combine. You can also do this in the microwave in a microwave safe bowl. Then add a teaspoon of almond extract, and as you can see, I missed the spoon. I put in about a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more. That's why you probably shouldn't measure over top of the bowl. Always measure to the side. Pour that chocolate, almond extract, and butter mixture over the dry ingredients and just stir it in, and you'll get something that's kind of dry and crumbly. Then you're going to spread it in the bottom of a greased 9 by 13 inch baking dish. Spread it around and just lightly pat it down so it's even and flat. On to the second layer, which is the filling. That is 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, adding to that 1 egg, 1/4 cup of butter that's been softened, and 6 ounces of heavy cream cheese that's also at room temperature. Then you're going to blend that together until it is nice and smooth. And then you're going to blend in 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, as well as an additional half teaspoon of almond extract. Blend that together, and then finally you're going to stir in 1/4 cup of chopped almonds, and that's your second layer. Pour that on top of the crust, spread it around, and then you're going to sprinkle on 1 cup, 6 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Now pop this in a 350-degree oven for 25 to 30 minutes until the edges are light brown and the center feels set. Then sprinkle 2 cups of miniature marshmallows over the top of it. Pop it back in the oven for an additional 2-3 minutes until the marshmallows are puffy and golden brown. And then finally, the last layer, which is the topping, that is 1 ounce of semi-sweet chocolate, 2 ounces of cream cheese, 1/4 cup of evaporated milk. I'm using heavy cream because that's what I happen to have in the refrigerator, and 1/4 cup of butter. And you're going to melt this over medium-low heat, and I use a whisk towards the end just to make sure that it was nice and smooth. Then you're going to add in 2 teaspoons of amaretto, which is an almond flavored liqueur. I didn't have any in the house, so I just added some additional vanilla extract, but you could also use almond extract if you'd like. Then stir in 3.5 cups of powdered sugar, also called icing sugar or confectioner's sugar. And you'll get a nice, smooth, pourable mixture that you're going to pour on top of the browned and puffy marshmallows. Spread it out evenly and then just swirl the mixture lightly with a knife. Cool it in the pan on a wire rack and then cut it into squares. And there it is. These are very good, but very, very sweet. The chocolate and almond goes fantastic together, and the cream cheese adds a lot of nice moisture and gives it a great flavor. The only thing that I would suggest with these, if I were to make these again, is I would reduce the topping by half. Because it's more of a frosting that you're adding on there, it really adds a lot of sweetness to this, and I think half of that amount of frosting would be just about perfect. So if you give these a try, you can certainly reduce the amount of sweetness by cutting down that topping ingredient. I love the flavor of a Rocky Road, and my channel certainly reflects it. I have 3 other videos that use that Rocky Road flavor. We have Rocky Road Peanut Butter Ball Fudge, Rocky Road Pudding Pops, and Rocky Road Bundles with ramen noodles. If you want to see any of these videos, go ahead and click right on your screen or see the links in the description box.